Good morning. Um, Abundance. I'm going to talk abundance. But before I can talk abundance, I have to talk loss and scarcity. Sorry, I'm going to bring it down a notch for just a little bit. The year was 2011. I was bright eyed and bushy tailed, about to graduate from college, and my plan was to go back and work at the same Christian summer camp that I had worked at for a few years. Unfortunately, that plan was nixed when I received a do not hire letter from that camp. The pastor who was in charge of hiring at the time had heard it through the grapevine that I was dating a woman and had decided that I, because of that, wouldn't be effective at camp. I experienced huge loss when I received that letter. I felt like I was not only out of a job, but out of an entire community. I grew up in the Christian community. So I sat with the loss and I felt it. But I didn't give in to the idea of scarcity. So loss and scarcity, they're two separate things. Loss is when you have something and suddenly you don't have something. But scarcity is this worldview. It's this grand narrative of how the world is and how the world works. Scarcity says that when someone doesn't hire you or fires you, that there are no other jobs out there in the world. Scarcity says that when someone breaks up with you or turns you down, that there is nobody else in the world who is going to love you. Scarcity says that when you end a long-standing relationship, a friendship, for example, that was really working out well, that there are no other friends out there that you can make. And the fact is that scarcity, it's just not the way of the world, my friend. Abundance. Abundance is the way of the world. There are always more jobs out there. You could also employ yourself, by the way. There is always a person out there who's going to think that you're sexy and awesome and who wants to get frisky with you, you know? uh, there is always a potential for another friend because there are people out there who recognize quality. So, loss, experience loss, sit with it and feel it because it's real. Scarcity, don't give in to that because abundance is the way of the world. You can recoup after a loss because the world is chock full of resources. You just have to claim them. One catch though, in order to claim those resources, you've got to believe that they're there. So believe it, my friend. Choose abundance. Choose happiness. Choose peace. Be well. I'll see you another time.